Hi, Robert here of Legacy Home Inspections with another 2-minute inspection tip. In our last video, we talked about the 3 most common issues with a foundation. There are vertical, diagonal, and horizontal cracks. And remember, a neglected foundation can lead to thousands of dollars worth of repair. So in this video, I'm going to teach you a couple of simple things that you can do to keep those cracks from appearing in the first place. So with that thought in mind, let's get started. Many people think the biggest enemy of a house is fire, or maybe mold, or even termites. While they can be destructive forces, the biggest enemy of a house is water, especially when it comes to foundation issues. In fact, foundation experts state that 90% of all foundation cracks are the result of either too much water or too little water, both of which is preventable by the homeowner. Okay, I'll repeat that again. 90% of all foundation cracks are the result of either too much or too little water, both of which are preventable by the homeowner. So, how do you prevent too much water around the foundation? Easy, by doing 3 things. Number 1, make sure there's a positive grade away from the house of about 3 to 5 inches high at the foundation, running 3 to 5 feet into the yard. This prevents the water from seeping into the ground next to the foundation. Just throw some extra dirt against the basement wall, especially in those areas exposed to rainfall. Number 2, attach a plastic extension to the end of your downspout, forcing the water away from the home. This extension should be 18 to 36 inches long. Splash blocks are good, but they only control about 50% of the water. You want to control it 100%, which you can do with the extension. Cost about $10 at Home Depot. Number 3, make sure your gutters are clean. Leaf-filled gutters force rainwater over the edge directly to the foundation rather than the downspout. Clean your gutters once a year in March before the April rains arrive. Okay, that's how to deal with too much water. How do you deal with too little water? In a drought, the soil contracts and pulls away from the foundation. This lack of support allows the concrete foundation wall to move laterally, which leads to cracking. How do you prevent it? Sounds counterintuitive, but you actually need to water the soil around your foundation. This moisture will keep the soil from retreating and allows it to continue to support the wall from the outside. The areas that need it most are those which receive direct sunlight most of the day. Just place a soaker hose against the foundation and run the water for about an hour to an hour and a half twice a week. Okay, that's it for me. Now you know a couple of things that you can do to help prevent cracking in your foundation. I hope that was helpful. Stay tuned to our next tip because we're going to talk about asbestos in the home. And this is really a hot topic right now because inhaled asbestos can lead to mesothelioma or lung cancer. So what we're going to talk about in the next video is how to identify it, how to get rid of it, and believe it or not, when it's okay just to leave it alone. We'll talk about that and more next time. Hope to see you then.